Hi guys, I wanted to make one last video for today to talk to you about a little things that I posted about, but I wanted to say it to you. So real quick, I just got done with my workout, so I'm looking like this, and I want to stress to you that our group is not made for you to be perfect. I don't want you to be perfect. I don't want you to feel the pressure that you have to be perfect. So this is me not being perfect. Okay, I don't have no makeup on. I haven't showered yet. Just worked out. So not perfect, but this is important for me to get this out to you, just like your fitness journey is going to be important to you too. So I made a few notes because I got a lot to say. But one thing is I want you guys to make sure that you participate, and that means I want you to check in at night. I want you to read the posts in the morning. I want you to comment on other people's posts, encourage them, make new friends. This is your fitness accountability group. This group does not work unless you do. If you don't show up, it's not going to work for you. So remember why you're starting, because it's so easy to give up on yourself, especially in the beginning, because this is going to be new for you. For some of you, you've never done this before, so it's going to be overwhelming. You might feel overwhelmed. You might feel like you failed. You might feel like you have nothing to report. And I want you to show up anyways, because I want you guys to develop a why you're doing this, And that is what you're going to go back to when you want to give in, when you feel like things are too hard for you. Because I guarantee you, every time you start doing something good for yourself, something happens. Work gets crazy. Your baby doesn't sleep all night. You're tired. Something happens. Your friends show up unexpectedly. You go out of town. Your husband orders pizza. You eat way too much of it. You sleep in. Something's going to happen to throw you off track, but you have to be able to forgive yourself and keep moving forward, because this isn't just for 30 days. This is to help jumpstart a new healthy lifestyle. So figure out why you're here, why you joined, why you want to be healthy, what you want to work on yourself, and use this group as motivation and support to get you through the hard times. So when you are talking about your day, when you're checking in and stuff, if you didn't do what you were supposed to do that day, just be honest. Don't hide from the group, because what happens is you're going to slip right back into your old habits. I promise you. And then you're going to feel bad because you failed, and you're going to say, well, it's not for me, or I can't do it, or it's too hard. And you're going to believe that because that's what you're going to tell yourself. So don't do that. Don't do that. You know, I've been on a fitness journey for almost a year. And, you know, in the beginning, it was hard to put this into my life. I wasn't used to it, but I wanted it. And I had a really deep why. I mean, my why was, you know, here's some personal stuff about me. I used to smoke cigarettes for 20 years. Can you believe that? That's disgusting, okay? But I had a hardcore addiction that I was not able to quit. Even though I really wanted to, I always found a reason to go right back. You know, after a couple of days of being off of it, I'm like, oh, you know, kids made me mad. I got to go smoke. But I got to a point in my life where that just wasn't a way for me to deal with my life. Eating junk food, eating sugar, eating fast food, not working out, zoning out, you know, not taking care of my health was really starting to take its toll on me. I was getting lightheaded all the time. I didn't have any muscle mass anymore. I was feeling sick. I was just tired, and I wanted a different choice. So my why was that, you know, I didn't want to go back to smoking. I didn't want to go back to unhealthy ways to relieve stress. I wanted to feel better, and that drove me every single day. And even when things got in the way, you know, of course I got mad, and of course, you know, it made me disappointed, but I kept pushing through. I kept showing up anyways. I said, hey, I didn't work out today, or hey, I had a bad day today, or whatever, because you know what? There's other people in this group who are going through the same exact thing as you. And if people don't show up to our group, we don't have a group. And then we don't have a support team, because me and Alexa can't do it all for you. You got to do it too. So I wanted to stress that, because it might sound a little harsh, but you know, a week from now, it's, you know, this might have happened to some of you. And I want to have made this video to talk about it, because I want you to think about this if you cross that road. Know that we're here for you, and this is why we do these groups, because we want you to be healthy, and we want to help you on your journey, okay? So that's my thing. Okay, I also want you to take that survey, if you haven't already, please do that so that we know what to do if you need help or if you struggle, or so that these are questions that you'll think about that maybe you haven't thought of yet. And then you could think about how you're going to deal with, the crossroads of life. Make sure that if you haven't gone grocery shopping, go grocery shopping today. Make sure that your food is stocked, or your house is stocked up with food that you want to eat. Have a plan, because if you don't have a plan, you've already planned to fail, right? So have a plan. Look in your meal guide on your program. I mean, there's so much stuff in there. The real food that you can go find at any store and eat and make. Simple stuff. Have some salad mix. Hard boil some eggs. Get some chicken, get some fish, grab your crock pot, whatever it's going to take for you to stay on track. Some of us have kids, some of us work full time. Find what works for you and stick to it, and just focus on the short term. Don't focus on the 30 days or the rest of my life. Focus on today, tomorrow, 3 days from now. Just focus on the little bit of time at a time, and that way it doesn't seem so overwhelming. If you fall off the wagon, get right back on. If you have a bad day, get right back on. It's not a big deal. It's gonna happen. We're all gonna have some snack or treat or something. It's not the end of the world. This is a lifestyle change. It's not a diet or anything like that. And the more that you work out and the more that you're taking care of yourself and the cleaner that you eat, the better you're gonna feel, and the more your body's gonna want that, and it's gonna eventually become a natural part of your life, and you're gonna feel so much better. I promise you. So many things I used to do, like I'm going out of town today to Havasu, and I used to stop at McDonald's before we left or have a soda or something because I felt like I would feel sick. I couldn't eat at home. I had all these excuses. I don't do that anymore. I haven't had soda in a year. I eat at home now. I don't eat nasty McDonald's. I don't even think McDonald's looks good. I mean, it's just your mind changes and your body changes, and it's awesome. So figure out what it is that you want and just focus on that. Okay, and take it one day at a time. Check in at night. Do the STRONG acronym. Fill that out. If you're not on Shakeology, then you're not on Shakeology. Don't let that get in your head and bother you, or anyone's going to judge you. Nobody's here to judge anybody. This is a judgment-free challenge zone. Okay. So if you have any questions, if I didn't cover something in the preseason, if Alexa didn't cover something in the preseason, let me know. Please. I'm here for you. Also, one more thing, when you check in for your workouts and your Shakeology, at the bottom of your screen, there's a little tab you can slide over that says share with the group. So if you're taking pictures, share that with the group so that people know that you did your workout, because that's going to motivate other people in the group too. On days that I don't want to work out, if my team is busting it and they got their workout in and they're getting up early and they're doing it and stuff, it makes me want to do it too. It motivates me just that little bit more. Sometimes you just need that little nudge to get yourself out of bed early, or get yourself off the couch early, or come home and do your workout, or whatever it is that your lifestyle's like. And so share it with the group. If you have with a recipe, if there's some funny motivational tip or whatever, share it with us. We all want to see that. This is like our own little private Facebook group. Nobody's going to know that you're in here but the people in this group. Okay, so we're here for you. This is awesome. I love Team Beachbody because we can virtually do this anywhere. I mean, you can take Beachbody on demand anywhere. You don't have to use your DVDs. If you have BOD, the app, of course, goes everywhere. You can work out from your phone, use your DVDs. You can check in anywhere. I mean, it's awesome. I love this because I personally can't go to the gym. My daughter's sleeping right now. My husband's gone. I couldn't leave right now to go to the gym, and I probably wouldn't, okay? So, and I got an awesome workout today, and I feel really, really good, and I'm gonna have a great rest of my day. So that's it. That's all I had to say. I love you guys. Thank you for those who joined. Thank you for committing. Find your why you're doing this, okay? Because let me tell you, that bed's going to be looking real good later, okay? Or those excuses are going to be like, and you're going to be using a lot of them. So don't do that to yourself. Figure out what it is you want and just go for it, okay? All right, you guys have a happy, healthy day. I love you. See you on Monday. Bye.